It's so funny because I got a friend who lives up there and he talks about it. And people really think they talk about how the South is just so openly racist. And I go, it is, but it ain't. Like you'll meet a redneck who will call you a nigger to your face and be like, you know what, man? I didn't know about you when I first met you, but you know what? You're a hell of a nigger, man.
You're not that bad of a nigga.
And you'll sit like, and granted, this hasn't happened to me in over 10 years, but it's happened to me before. And I go, I don't know how to receive this. You should not say that. But I see where you're coming from. And we have friends who will say, that's disrespectful. He don't give a damn. I'm like, well, no. You're right. It was disrespectful, but I understood where he's coming from. This is a racist person saying, hey,
you guys really aren't that bad.
Yeah, like, so all of y'all don't sag your pants and listen to that hippity hoppity shit, huh?
Right.
No. Some
No,
of
we
us
don't.
act like you.
You don't
Some
know
of
because you're not around us.
some of us don't like those same people that you don't like. We just don't say it because they're black. We just say it because they're niggas.
Right. This has nothing to do with. Maybe it is a color. It isn't a color skin thing, but it's a conditioning. At least in
Yeah.
our community, we don't like that nigga either. Now, granted, we don't hate him because he's black though.
We hate him because he's a nigga.
I just think that that's just us. No, it's certain time. Just like there's white people that you frown upon too.
Yeah.
Look, I frown upon that same white man. Hell, I frown upon you for thinking that way.
Dog, we have certain friends that we don't want to bring in certain settings. Exactly. And we're friends. It's like, I don't know if that's the party for him.
I don't think it's a good idea, and it turns into one of those things, it does, because at the end of the day, everybody can look at this stuff and they can make a judgment call of their own on how it is that they feel about it. But going to Boston, more importantly, that is a thing that Clay's got to stay away from. And he's got to quit acting as if that's the reason they lost the game. Like, bro, that has nothing to do with that fucking game.
Yeah, Clay can't guard me.
Yeah, real classy Boston. It's just like, Clay, nigga, get out there and then do something about it. He can't fucking say that shit to you if you're winning.
And the thing is, I spent some time in the Bay Area. I'll tell you what, those people up there aren't that nice either. Like, California gets this rap that they're just so progressive and nice, and they're progressive. But let me tell you, as a single man, I did so much better in the South than I did in California.
Really?
Yeah.
Now, that's a little surprising. And I say that just because that's the most open place, if anything.
It's a different kind of open, though. It's down here, you got, my dad doesn't like it, but I'm with it open, right?
Right.
There, you got, no, ew. It's different. It's like, hey, we can hang out, but nah, bro, I'm straight. It's a weird dynamic.
And it's not because of you. It's just I'm just not interested.
Maybe that's what it is. Maybe I just have
more. It's just me. I'm just not interested. I
don't know. It was different. And
what about Chris Brown? Then you pull up Chris Brown. It's just like
I can't be him.
Well, but that's my point. Then is it and that should be a conversation that we have on a later podcast too. Is it colorism or is it fucking, or not color, but racism, or is it fucking classism? Because
I'll write that down.
It'll be they might not even know if you.
Right.
No. Their definition of having money is. Some people believe it's like, oh, you're a six-figure nigga, you good to me. Like, but for some, it's just like, well, even that isn't good enough. So, like, but if you're rich as fuck, it might not matter.
Well, money solves a lot of problems.
It does. It absolutely does.